The human eye is a complex sensory organ responsible for vision. It allows us to perceive the world around us by capturing and processing light. Let's explore the structure and functions of the human eye. Structure of the human eye. Sclera. The sclera is the tough, white, outermost layer of the eye. It provides structural. Cornea. The cornea is the transparent, dome-shaped outermost layer of the eye. It helps to focus light onto the retina. Iris. The iris is the colored part of the eye and surrounds the pupil. It controls the size of the pupil and regulates the amount of light that enters the eye. Pupil. The pupil is the black circular opening in the center of the iris. It changes size in response to varying light conditions. In dim light, the pupil dilates, expands, to let more light in, and in bright light, it constricts, narrows, to reduce the amount of light entering the eye. Lens. Behind the pupil and iris is the lens, a flexible, transparent structure. The lens helps to further focus light onto the retina by changing its shape through a process called accommodation. Retina. The retina is a thin layer of light-sensitive tissue lining the back of the eye. It contains photoreceptor cells called rods and cones, which convert light into electrical signals. Rods and cones. Rods are responsible for vision in low light conditions and help with peripheral vision, while cones are responsible for color vision and high-resolution vision in bright conditions. Macula. The macula is a small, specialized region at the center of the retina responsible for central vision and high visual acuity. Optic nerve. The optic nerve is a bundle of nerve fibers that carries visual information from the retina to the brain, allowing us to interpret and perceive what we see. Vitreous humor. The vitreous humor is a gel-like substance that fills the space between the lens and the retina, helping maintain the eye's shape and providing support to the retina. Function of the human eye. Light refraction. Light enters the eye through the cornea, and then the lens refracts, bends, the light to focus it onto the retina. Image formation. The lens and cornea work together to create a clear and focused image on the retina. The inverted image formed on the retina is then converted into electrical signals. Photoreception. The rods and cones in the retina absorb light and convert it into electrical signals, which are transmitted to the brain via the optic nerve. Signal processing. The electrical signals from the photoreceptors undergo complex processing in the retina, which enhances important visual features like contrast and motion. Transmission to the brain. The optic nerve carries the processed visual information to the brain's visual cortex, where the electrical signals are interpreted and translated into the images we perceive. Accommodation. The ability of the lens to change its shape, accommodation, allows us to focus on objects at varying distances. Pupillary reflex. The iris controls the size of the pupil, adjusting it in response to changes in light intensity to protect the retina from excessive light exposure. In summary, the human eye is a sophisticated organ that captures and processes light, allowing us to perceive the world around us and experience the wonders of vision.